Mario's not doing anything where he'd go and talk to someone. So, I guess I'll just tell you what he's doing.
Yeesh.
He's still going to work. He's still thinking about doing some of that gardening stuff in the dorms, like outdoor area. So he was going to go to the temple because they have those flowers and the nice pretty trees there. And he was going to take some pictures so that he can get back and hopefully incorporate that into his idea for how to arrange it.
Right. So do you want to take good pictures or pictures?
I mean, if you have to ask that, you should know I'm not just going to say pictures.
And you'll need to roll a complicated roll to take good pictures.
A complicated role.
Yes.
Why? Okay, fine.
That's why I asked for the distinction
You asked for the distinction?
between a pictor and a good pictor.
Oh, I thought you meant literally a distinction.
No, no. I don't think you have a photography modifier.
No. Well, it's not like I'm using a camera. He's probably just taking them with his phone.
I mean,
But
you
he
can
has
still.
that super nice phone now. Yay, birthday.
Yes, your super nice fold that can fold into itself.
Yeah. That's almost weird. But anyways, no. Whatever. Oh, almost didn't do this in the character.
Hmm. The photos aren't very pretty. They are. You managed to take photos of whatever you're doing, but there are parts that are, like there are a couple. There's like photos with your thumb in it. There's some where there's like really bad lighting. There's others where there's like a like if you're taking it like a bee flies in the way or a bus is obscuring it. So if you're able to piece the pictures together, they make a whole. But each individual picture is well, disappointing. Am I still here?
Yeah, you're here.
Why is this absolute silence?
Well, we're just keeping
Well,
up
there's
the
nothing
energy.
else. There's nothing else to say. He did his thing.
We're just matching the energy. I don't know why you need a good photo, Richard. You probably just should have said an okay photo. Because that doesn't actually mean a bad one. I think Jess is just retarded.
No, it does.
Oh, okay. Oh. You could have rolled higher than a 4 on whatever D8 you have, so I don't know, man.
Anyway, now that you've done that, you've gotten your references. Now we'll roll for the mood of the city, since you did that within the city, right?
Yeah.
Not do at the shrine outside the city.
Oh.
Yeah.
Meh. That's how it feels.
That tells me so much.
Yeah. That's how it feels. It feels mundane. A bit drippy. There's a bit of a drizzle in the air. Not enough to make it rain and put your umbrella up, but just enough to make you conscious that you have a hood on your jacket you should probably use. But if you use the hood on the jacket, you'll look like a hoodlum because it's not actually raining, it's just a bit humid.
Mm-hmm.
That's how
So
it
is it
makes you
raining?
feel. No, it's drizzling.
What is drizzly?
It's not raining, but the air feels wet. and it doesn't feel heavy.
You
It
aren't
just
human.
drown.
Okay, just fuck off then. Sorry, Jesus.
All right, so you go back to the dormitory room, unless you decide not to come back at around dinner time. Does anybody do that?
No, it's safe to assume I think everyone came back.
All right. So people have come back.
Calibrate my cooking. Don't move it.
If you need Raph to help, he will help. If you don't need him, he'll fuck off.
It's okay. I'm
He'll
sure
fuck off.
Rico will be very helpful.
Yeah.
Goes
Raph,
to
go back.
den.
Yeah, he's studying or whatever. He can still come eat, I'm pretty sure. You just don't have to.
No,
have
his
him
mouth
do
disappeared.
anything.
Go to your corner.
Like, okay. Roll if you want. It's not that bad actually. I'll favor it though. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay.
I'm helping.
Roll and I'll tell you.
That's
what.
2
I'll
favors.
favor that. Yeah, you just gave me 2, so I'll give favor it. Reroll.
Thank you.
Hey man,
Okay.
yeah, that's good. Oh my god.
Shit, we're not even outside yet. All right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
what's for
Sorry,
dinner?
I was gonna tell you what it is. Give me a second. I just fucking tab back to it. Oh, fuck, it's winter. I need better winter meals. Alright, I'll go something simple. It's a karage with fucking sukayuko. What the fuck is it called? 1 second. What?
What is that?
Are you? Oh, Jess. Sorry. Yeah, it's karage with sukemono of rice and some bean bread. Am I too Japanese for you, Han? Yeah,
Rice and
karage is Japanese fried chicken, basically with lemon and garlic. It's like a garlicky. It's somewhere in between fried chicken and like chicken tenders.
so it's like chicken, rice, and bread.
Okay, so no, not at all. All right, so first off, let me go get you some karage pictures so you can fuck off, Nessie. Don't talk bad about my meal.
I wasn't. I was trying to make sense of it.
I gave enough sense. I just spoke in Japanese. All right, so this is fried chicken. You squirt some lemon on it. It's like garlicky and lemony. It's delicious. Then on the side, you have some pickled vegetables, some pickled cabbage and cucumbers. All right. You're following along. You got this. What I meant to say, I'm retarded. I don't know why I said bean bread. I wanted to make some side gyoza. You know what a gyoza is, right?
No.
What? All right. Give me a minute. I'm gonna strangle you.
Why would you shout at me when I was listening to what you said?
Because you didn't know. Because I put all this work in my meals, and you go, "It's chicken, bread, and rice." Insult me.
You said it was...
slaved away over this meal, and you just say, "Oh, so it's just chicken, bread, rice, man." Oh,
but you said bread.
I know.
Rice bread.
I changed my idea. Yeah, rice bread. I thought I was going to do rice bread, but I thought that sucks with this meal. So I said I'll just have side gyoza and then just have rice. Rice bread's a different meal. This doesn't work together today.
Okay.
I know. I changed my mind. I wasn't yelling about the bread. I was yelling about how you boiled down my meals into something. No one appreciates me. I get very specific for you. I go get meals. You're like, ooh, tell me what your meals are the first week. Like, Ryan won't say what it is, and I keep saying what it is, and you start boiling it down into basic stuff. Fine, Jesse, you want to go back to the old days? Pasta. Kai makes pasta because he's a cook for his sister. Don't talk down about my food.
Do you want to have a timeout?
No. I want you to have a time up.
What does that even mean?
It means wake up!
I told you to stop that.
I know, but then you told my cooking was simple. Now I'm offended. I made sure to be very descriptive. You called me an asshole. That's for dinner.
Right.
It's delicious.
Yes, it is delicious. Very, very delicious.
Yeah, now I have to figure fucking out where I sit. Okay, people made room.
Shizuka's running from Akira again.
Hi. Suzuki will say, "Thank you for the meal, Kaharu." So, how was school today?
Well, it's good. The art club's going along energetically.
When is it not?
Oh. Well, I guess that's a good point.
And Raph will be like, "Yeah, art club's great."
You don't need to roleplay rap.
Oh,
Listen, Jess, he didn't even ask how he could get magic out of it, and he didn't even explain how art and magic are better. Come on. I don't want this false advertisement for a rap I could have a conversation with.
oh, sorry. No, it sucks. There's no magic there. They made
There
me
you
ask.
go.
They couldn't teach me how to play guitar.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess to Shizuka's
Not
question,
really.
go ahead.
Oh, no, it's fine. You can go.
I mean Shizuka, so I just like at this point Reiko is like this look of not fucks left to give. Like I cannot be bothered more. And she like scratches her chin. I mean, lessons were good. I kinda learned from Misaka what's my current bounty.
What is it?
Those guys that we saved from the mall, apparently they were worth like 200 a person. I'm worth twice as much.
Who puts bounties on people?
You're worth 400 mecha?
I shrug. Apparently. I mean, Koharu, we kinda pissed off these red mask dudes, so they might have been them, and although in my case I kinda pissed a lot of people, so I mean, you can guess that I have a long list of people that would, put a bounty on my head.
And Kent will just be like, "That's surprisingly low."
I shrug. Well, if it's low, then I guess I don't have to constantly look over my shoulder, and then I like pause. Nah.
Well,
Forget what I said. Yeah, I probably still have to.
well, given the idioms surrounding money, that the fact that money can grow on trees now, doesn't it seem a little small that it'd only be 400?
I just like, small smirk, and then ironically I say, to be honest right now, I don't exactly care that my bounty is little. Asking it to be high is like asking to get murderous psychopaths and other sort of beings after your head.
Perhaps it was a bit crude of me then to comment. She'll drink her coffee.
I suppose it's possible it's just low because we really haven't done much with them yet, if it is a red mask.
Nothing's happened, right? So it's okay. I think. Sig will just put her hand on her chin and she'll be like, my face wasn't there though. Though I wasn't exactly there. Was it? Does that count?
Probably not.
Oh yeah, Himiko's face wasn't there either.
I mean, if it was or wasn't, I guess that's the reason you guys had before, like, these PDAs, communication, so that if something happens, you can call support.
Oh yeah, we're always meant to leave with somebody. I don't think we've been following that rule lately though.
I wasn't implying that. More like, and I like put PDA, something like 911, but not exactly. If in danger, call help.
Well, we still got that program going on.
Yeah, the app that.
Thought about that.
You have been setting the intervals, right? Right.
Yeah. Completely unconvincingly, yeah. Yeah, that reminds Reiko that she probably fucking sit to tonight and program it or something.
Can't do a light a cigarette. Be like, well, this is a thrilling conversation. Stop abusing your powers. Anyway, so I guess nobody feels like talking.
Well, I just don't have any, engaging topics.
Yep.
Not while eating. I'm not a fucking savage.
Yeah, I think we can say we're done here.
Alright, dinner's over. Now there's no food, so maybe you want to talk about something. Well, Rio?
Rio's just gonna, get up when he's done with the food and say the thanks for the meal thing and exit.
All of that bravura over nothing.
It was not over nothing. You were being rude.
Oh, where I come from, it's not rude.
Well, we're not in England. We're in Japan.
No, we're in Japan, America.
No, we're not.
No, we're not.
We're in Jess's Japan.
Alright. What do you want to do then? Otherwise, I'll just move on.
If Koharu wants, I can help with cleaning. Because I realized I didn't do that at all.
I mean, Koharu would be very appreciative. She'd tell you, though, you helped a lot and you don't have to feel like you need to do it, but she'd love the company.
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's nice to spend company with. I mean, at least I don't seem like I'm poisoning air for you. So it's...
No, not at all. Are you, okay, Reiko? That was a bit of a dark topic.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I mean, if you can tell if you are at the border of nervous breakdown, I just shake my head. I think my defensive method right now is not thinking about things and just, if something comes up, I'm just like try to steamroll over it or get burned. Wait, let's grab.
I see. Well, don't let it get you too down, I guess. But, right.
Yeah, I mean, if I'm correct, tomorrow won't be a very happy and cheerful day.
It won't be?
Yeah, I cannot remember if I revealed it or not, or if did Gidyu figure it out, but yeah, he kinda knows about I don't know how much he knows, but he at least is aware of, the card stuff.
Oh. Right. So, he definitely has one.
Yeah, I think I revealed that already. Although
Yeah, I think so, but I think it was
admit
kind of just like
didn't
half
want.
of it.
Yeah, I admit I didn't want to at first, but yeah, I said that he's justice.
Well,
I hope I can convince him to, I don't know, somehow switch sides, air quotes, but we'll see.
well, it's possible that given the circumstances he may be able to work with us, but well, I think it's possible.
Yeah, I guess I think for the best.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, I don't have any other specific topics to talk about.
Okay. Clean.
I mean, I guess that's it then. From the sounds of it.
Probably. I figured the only thing Ryu would do would let Gena know that he's going to be out late.
Alright, so we'll ask if anybody's going with you, or you're just going to continue to do your own thing.
Well, no one's going with me, but I'm going to meet someone up a little later.
Right. Well, given the relaxed mood from by the others, it should be all right to go out by yourself. If nobody is following the rule that you made up for yourself, there's no point keeping it in place.
True, but I think the rule for me was already kind of relaxed.
Well, thank you for at least notifying me.
Right.
Right.
Ryu is going to go off and get prepared for going to meet Misoko.
Alright, so when you say get prepared, are you going to buy anything or just bring stuff? And
He's going to go basically switch out his weapons from the staves to the bolo.
To the bowler?
Yeah.
Alright.
Because I figure we're probably going to be hunting someone from dark, and a dark weapon isn't going to be useful against someone who's made the deal.
Okay. All right. So I will be doing the Ryu scene to wrap up Friday. So if anybody wants to do anything before Friday, say now.
Before Friday?
Before the end of Friday.
Apart from figuring the PDA
Before
thing,
Saturday,
the alarm,
not before
no,
Friday.
no.
Before Saturday.
Carol probably asked Shizuka some of the stuff they need to do in the media club tomorrow, so she can, think about what she might need to do to prepare for it. If there's any work they can do while tonight. If not, she might just chat with her and try and play a couple games to practice.
I want to try and translate my chicken postcard.
Translate as in find where the coordinates are.
Yeah, you said that I couldn't understand what it was saying. Or where it was.
Do you have any puzzle solving modifiers or skills? If not, it'll just be a knowledge roll.
No, I don't.
Alright.
Do you want to do a good solution or a bad solution, Richard?
You'll get the +1 from being within the dorm. So it'll be a 9. Alright.
Okay.
So you're able to decipher the coordinates from the nonsense on the card. And if you type those coordinates into your phone, you'll find out that it's actually a chicken place in Tokyo.
Okay.
I'll just say it's in Shibuya because I don't remember any of the other Tokyo districts.
Alright. A chicken place in Tokyo.
Yes. Specifically Nakanice.
Okay.
And there is a menu item on the card as well.
Oh, okay. A menu item. What is it?
A menu item.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright.
Right. One moment. Alright, so everything that's in your inventory, which it is as it is, right?
Should be, yes.
Yeah, so I'll just check your page now. Alright.
Is there nothing to do for the media club thing?
No, not really, because it'll be mostly menial work rather than anything that's meaningful or impactful. Like moving things around and stuff.
All right.
No, there's nothing special going on, rather than that.
All right. I'll just talk to Shizuka for a bit. We'll chit chat. Ask her how the things she worked on in the media club went.
Okay.
See if her articles are good. Ask.
Okay, so you will be heading out to Asate, and it is very dark outside, so there are street lamps, of course. It feels a little. It feels quiet. Still meh. Still the drizzle has gotten into a light rain now, so you'll probably be wearing a hood. I doubt Ryu carries an umbrella.
No, and he's definitely switched out of his school gear.
All right. So, I mean, Ryu would remember that Misoko didn't say where in Upper Osate. She just said in Upper Osate. So, I'm gonna roll an intuition roll for you to see if you can find her. Do you want to spend anything? Or?
Let's see. My intuition is my highest die. Let's see. Good case. Where are my dice? No, I can't see how anything else because I really don't know much about her.
All right. All right. You get the feeling that if she's going to be anywhere, it would be like a high place, because Upper Sate, like generally, if you're walking around here at night and you don't, look like you belong, you tend to be given a nice little visit from the police. It would be somewhere not literally on the street, like maybe some trees or some rooftops.
Okay, Ryu will try that.
All right. Can you roll me your physical die? See, you can do a little bit of, climbing.
My physical die is in my physical attack die?
It'll be a D10. It'll just be your physical die. It's on your page.
Yeah.
It's in power set 1.
Okay.
We're Mirror's Edge. Anyway.
Physical, yeah.
Damn. All right.
Hey, Ryu does a lot of training.
Has he ever climbed on buildings illegally before?
Probably not, but at least not buildings, not like the side of them anyways.
All right. It seems that you're able to find the footholds and the nooks and crannies to get a good position, and you do find somebody on top of a what would be an Upper Sate? Let me just go check the page, see if there's any specific buildings in there. I think it's his school documents. Where's the map? Shoot. No, not school documents. Is it in resources? No. Huh. I guess I have to use the search. Where the fuck is the map? Huh. Town. Huh, I lost it. Where the fuck is it? Like, there was a map with the school and the map with the town, like in a handout. Fuck did it go? Where did it go? Shit. I guess I'll make it up then. Alright. Alright, so this is the only place I know that actually exists in Upper Sate, so I guess you'll see like a figure on top of a I'm going to say a spire, you know, like that little outcropping that you usually get on churches.
Right.
That looks like a rooster, but it's not a rooster because it's Japan. And you can see that also in the distance, you see a large figure, like in the background, like it, and it has large wings, and it looks a bit bestial. So pretty
Does it look
safe
like
bet.
the thing I fought in the Dark Tournament?
It looks similar to it. It doesn't really have any unique characteristics to it.
Okay. I guess Ryu will approach the person.
All right, and she'll be like, "You managed to find me then."
Apparently.
Right.
Was this also part of the test?
Well, yes. If you couldn't find me, I wasn't exactly trying to hide. Unless you're going to tell me. Unless you're going to tell me you found me by luck.
No, I suppose a little bit of luck and a little bit of, since you seem to like high places, being an archer, I guess.
Done your homework.
Well, you did stick an arrow into my backpack once.
I have a variety of tools. But no, I suppose I do favor the bow and arrow. But anyway, this is one of the best views you'll get of the entire city. Tell me, what do you think of it?
I'm guessing you want me more than just an aesthetic view.
And she'll just kind of shrug.
Alright. I'm gonna roll his intuition to see if he gets anything from it.
Alright. Alright. So as you look out upon the city, like, it'll probably look like a bit like in the picture of the city center one. And you get the feeling that things are pulsing, you know, like a very slow pulse, as if it's I guess I'd use the word festering. Like it's like you get the impression that there's something bubbling, but well, it's only on the surface. You feel like you're only seeing like the you know, like that you got a cup and you can see the
tip
surface.
of the iceberg.
Yeah, that's a better one.
Well, if we're talking about basic looks, it's just about any other town, but at the same time, it also looks like, how to put it, the top of a wound that hasn't healed correctly.
A wound that hasn't healed correctly. Maybe. But, well, it depends on how fresh that wound is. This city is fairly nondescript when it comes to the books, anyway. Nobody really talks about this place if they're outside of it, and if they do, it's only because of the academy. It's more like a prop for the academy.
Oh, yeah, I kind of already figured that.
Did you know?
You mean besides the fact that the school everything seemed to have popped up really when the school appeared, and so much of this seems to focus around essentially the students of it? Yeah. Especially when you take into account how much of the school is associated with the families.
Associated with the families? Just shake her head. To be like, was it you or was it the Amaro? She'll just kind of scratch her forehead and she'll be like, it doesn't matter. The point is, no, the school is simply a place that doesn't have a master. That's why all types of folks are flocking to it. It's not necessarily that the families have it under control. You're only aware of them because you haven't experienced them anywhere else. Unless you've got some deeper hidden secret that isn't so easily readable on your face.
No, I hate to say it, but I'm not that much of a Stonewall person. I'm just saying that because it looks like the ones that seem to be standing on the school at the moment all seem to have associations with the families.
I haven't looked into it too much myself. I have other priorities. Besides, the point I'm trying to make is that given what's here, why haven't you been receiving? Unless you're wanting to just fade away into obscurity.
I think we discussed this last time. I don't have the ability to do passive. Basically, if I were to receive, I'd be ripping stuff out of people.
What's wrong with that?
You mean besides the fact that I've already gotten into trouble for taking people's limbs?
Oh, because there's a physical manifestations. People can tell what's missing if they wake up and they find that their body parts are missing.
And you don't think people will notice when parts of their personality are ripped out of them?
Would you notice if parts of your personality were ripped out of you?
Actually,
wait, you don't have one.
Funny. Yes, I have, considering the fact I've changed my persona. Are you saying you haven't noticed a difference between the way Hamato's been acting?
That's Hamato, that's not you. He isn't one of us.
Yes, but still under the fact that there's still going to be a notice of it.
Have you really changed under your new persona? Or is it just another mask on top of the same face?
Does it really matter in the long run?
If you stay the way you are, then yes, it will. If you don't change, if you don't adapt to your environment, then yes, it will. You're not the first person who I've spoken to that's decided not to do anything with what they were made into. And you won't be the last.
I'm sure of it. But I'm still at that stage where I'm still trying to figure... Well, no, that would be an excuse. So, I am curious about this, is what exactly this receive can do. All I know is I can rip things out of people. Is there more to it than that?
And are you aware of how children work?
You mean in the idea that they take their surroundings and grow because of it?
Yes, I suppose it's very much a type of nurturing. You're like a child and you look towards your parents, your surroundings, and you build a personality and foundation for yourself based off that. It's like we've all been dripped in acid and everything's been stripped away. We are the shadows of Japan after all. Are we even human? That is something that is debatable, but until people prove that we aren't, then you might as well use what you've been given rather than let it waste away.
Right. I suppose I can see logic in that. But there is a question. My brother's mentioned that this particular instance, no matter how much the personalities and all of that come together, it ultimately fades away. So are we supposed to constantly change who we are to meet the surroundings?
Have you heard of the Kuroki principle?
I think I've heard it once, but no real explanation of it.
The simple version is that you can't erase things. Everything has its mark upon the world. There will always be a reminder, a remain, no matter how small and insignificant it will be. The fact that there is something that remains, it means that, well, you won't truly change entirely. Even when your cells change in your body every 7 years, there's still those that remain. Are you an entirely new person whenever your cells regenerate?
Entirely new person. Never really thought of it that way.
It's like shedding your skin. You're still the same person even though you've got a new layer.
Right, okay.
But that's the basis of the principle. You won't change entirely. There will always be something left behind. There will always be a core in which you build around.
Right. So I suppose in that sense, what's your core? Just being a bounty hunter?
I have my own motivations in life. And they don't concern you.
Right. Okay. So we choose something that we have an interest in life and we build around that.
Yes. And she'll just kind of look at her hand and she'll be like, a part of my own deal is that I don't leave people like you in the lurch. It's bad for me. So don't think I'm doing this out of the generosity of my heart. It's because I'm compelled to, for my own survival.
I thought you were doing this because you owed Akira a favor.
Same thing.
So your dark deal basically means you have to help people. That seems rather funny.
Does it?
Well, something based off of chaos, I suppose it kind of makes sense, but still, something that's theoretically survival of the fittest, trying to help those others out.
What I take from people, I also give in return. It's equivalent exchange. The fact that I have some laws still binding me means that I don't lose myself to the madness that the dark deal entails. You have a persona that was given to you by Torajiro, but yet you do not do their methodology when it comes to managing it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be talking to you right now. I suppose you'd be having a very horrible nightmare right now.
Very horrible nightmare. Well, maybe because I sold my soul to someone else first. He may have given me persona, but apparently I'm not exactly locked to him.
It's not your patron.
Well, I suppose in a sense my patron was the one who gave me the first one.
That would be the principle for you then. I suppose a part of your previous persona still remains within you. I mean, it's even written on your face.
Yes, and next time I meet him, I'm going to have to return the favor.
Right. But now that you've seen what the city is like, there is no other place in Japan like this. Each major city has its own feel to it. Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka.
Right.
What you'll receive from each city will build within you in different ways. But
Right. So that becomes a question that I have got. If my ability has me rip things out, not passively take. How is that supposed to help me in this sense?
There are things that people don't want. You're just assuming that everything you'll take will be things that people want. One man's trash is another man's treasure.